welcome. I am Lucinda Curran, your host for the 2016 Environmental Sensitivities Symposium, and today I'm introducing you to Bill Statham. Hi Bill, how are you?
I'm good, Lucinda, and you?
I'm very good, and it's so exciting to have you here. So
Good to be here, yeah.
Thanks for coming along. Now your work is linked to environmental sensitivities. Can you tell us a little bit about this, please?
Well, for the past 15, 16 years, I've been producing a book called The Chemical Maze, which is about food additives and cosmetic ingredients. And the book's designed for people to be able to identify chemicals in their foods and in cosmetics and personal care products that may be causing problems in their life, and how, having identified those, they can then remove them from their life and improve their life.
It's a fantastic resource. I know when I first came across it, I was really impressed not only with the depth of information, but the simplicity just of the smiley face rating. You know, that people could just literally at a glance go, is this a good one or a bad one? And there's 3 smileys or a grumpy or whatever. So just at a glance you can tell without even looking into it. And then if you want that extra information, you can delve in deeper and get more.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it needed to be simple. It needed to be so that a child could pick up the book, or indeed the app. It's available as an iPhone and an Android app, and very quickly identify various additives and so forth. And I've seen people going around supermarkets with a kid carrying the book and saying, "Oh, no, we can't have that," or "Yes, we can have that." So it is very easy to use from that perspective.
Oh, it's excellent. And so what prompted you to move from the book? Because I know there was like a sort of standard bookshelf size one, and then there was the little one you could take shopping with you. What prompted you to then move into the app?
Well, the shopping companion, the little book, came first, and then a few years later the bookshelf companion, and we're in the second edition of that. But I was approached by an app developer about 7 years ago, 7 years ago, and he said that the book would be ideal to put into the format of an app. I didn't know much about apps at the time, and as it turned out, it was the first app that they'd ever done. So, and it's gone really well ever since. So, yeah, I guess it's keeping up with technology, keeping up with the times, making it more accessible to more people. A lot of people now have got a smartphone, and I find that now because the shopping companion is available as an application, people will put that on their smartphone, but then they'll get the bigger book, the bookshelf companion. It's got more information, and it's got a section on household products that's not in the shopping companion or the app.
It's fantastic. Now, this is a bit of a personal question. I always call it the curly question. So what is the first thing that you ever wanted to be?
First thing I ever wanted to be. I've had so many different careers. I don't really know. I don't know what I wanted to be when I left school. In fact, I started out in civil engineering, and I've been through so many different things. I guess healthcare has always been in the background there, and for the past 25 years I've been involved in the healthcare industry, and still am, as far as giving people information to improve their health. Yeah. So it's a difficult one for me to answer, in that there's no really definitive thing. That I grew up on a farm, and it was pretty clear that I didn't want to be a farmer, basically. So I can tell you what I didn't want to be.
That can help a lot though, can't it? Like, it just shapes you. It's like, no, well, that whole area's out.
Yeah, that's right. I knew how difficult it was. Yeah, how difficult it was to be on a farm. So
yeah. And I guess in a sense, even growing up on the farm would have opened your eyes to the chemical usage that takes place.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. My father used chemicals on the farm, used crop spraying and all sorts of things, and I think it had it actually affected his health later in life. So I think these things too, and sometimes they take 20, 30, 40 years before, um, the symptoms come out. So.
Very true. And so, final question for our little interview now is, what is something that inspires you?
Something that inspires me. I think what inspires me is people who go beyond their circumstances to create a better world, um, and not necessarily for themselves, but for others who are less fortunate than themselves. Those are the sort of people that inspire me. Those people who, against all of the odds, will will come back from something traumatic, and then go on and create something amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. Everybody, that's a quick chat with Bill Statham, and I'd love you to come and join us at the 2016 Environmental Sensitivity Symposium to find out more.